Hello, beautiful. Have you ever stood in your closet and thought, I have absolutely nothing to wear? Well, here's the truth. It's usually not because we don't have enough clothes, it's that we can't see them. Because after all, how can you shop your closet if your store is a mess? Last year, I shared 5 steps on how I completely decluttered and reorganized my closet space. But today, I'm finding that I need to take it a bit further. I realize that I have to organize this closet and treat this space like a boutique. So today, I'm showing you exactly how I made my closet shoppable again. These small tweaks not only ensure that I can better shop my closet, but that I can actually wear all of the things that I have. So if you're ready to fall in love with your clothes all over again, stay tuned because we're about to get right to it. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to another episode of The Beauty of Aging. I'm Angel, the founder of Maison 276 and creator of the award-winning 3-step system for silver gray and blonde hair, a healthy way to brighten, cleanse, and restore the natural brilliance of your hair without the use of purple dyes. On The Beauty of Aging, we talk about a lot of topics: beauty, lifestyle, fashion, wellness, and one of my most requested topics is how to shop your closet. But if your store isn't organized properly, you'll think you have nothing to wear, and that's probably not true. Now, this was practically expense-free. I bought just a few organizing items from Amazon, but more than anything, I simply moved a lot of things around. For context, this is a very standard L-shaped suburban closet that I share with my husband. Now, I use my portion as a seasonal closet, and off-season items are kept in a closet in another room. But before I started moving things around, first I started moving things out. There were many things that I had in here that were taking up premium space and they needed to be moved somewhere else. So one of the first steps in assessing how you might tweak your closet is determining what's taking up premium space that you're not using all the time. And for me, it was luggage. I do travel a lot for business, and so I was leaving my luggage in this closet. Now, the next thing that I looked at was my handbags. In addition to the bags, I'm going to take a look at tweaking how the clothes are organized. This is a seasonal closet, so it's quasi by category and then color. Finally, accessories. These 2 drawers right here have a combination of sunglasses and jewelry. And then these jewelry cases, I probably do need to go through that and purge it and decide if that's still the best way to store jewelry or if I should get something else. It's pretty, yes, but if it's not functional, then it doesn't work. So let's take a look at what I did with my handbags. Here's a sampling of how some of my purses are displayed. The ones in the back are sitting on acrylic shelves, but as you can see, there's a lot more space that I could be utilizing up to the ceiling. So I just want to store the purses, take advantage of some of that space. Now, some of the really big bags, like my big travel bag back there, I probably will leave that back there. But I also just had a lot of things out because they were pretty and I wanted to display them. We may need to edit that and put them in clear boxes. Also have some wall space here. Still trying to decide if I'm going to utilize that. But I don't want things to be jutting out so I can't get back there to my denim wall. But first, we're going to take everything down off the shelves. Okay, let's take a look at a couple of the things I got. So this is for my sunglasses. It's 2 levels. I can get a dozen sunglasses in here. I think this is a better way to display them. I can free up that drawer space for something else. But also, this is just pretty. I like having them out, and I think I would wear more of them if I saw them out, as opposed to just pulling for the same pair all the time. And then these are the acrylic shelves. I'll have the links to everything in the description. Okay, these are just the acrylic dividers. So nice little feminine touch there. And then the base is also acrylic. So these dividers, they can be as wide or as narrow as you want. So, for a small purse, like this, or my big bags. So I do like that. So it's pretty simple. Just snap these in place. And then oh, gotcha. Like that. Okay. All right. So it's narrow as wide. And obviously you can buy more of these and, just make it as long as you need it to be. Remember, this is not a complete closet redo. I'm really just making the spaces more efficient. Sometimes you just need to tweak things a little bit, even when it comes to organizing your living spaces. What worked before, this might not work 100% right now. So let's get started. Now, these acrylic risers are really good when you want to display something. And so some of the bags I will still have facing forward. So I'm gonna just leave those out and then just see what we have. Keep this in mind. Whether you're reorganizing your kitchen pantry, your closet, or your office. It's a trial and error. You might have something in your head about how you think something's going to work, but you just actually got to do it. So what I quickly realized was, while I love the idea of turning these this way, large bags, they will still have to be front facing. So that's why I kept those acrylic risers out, because I knew I might need them. And I'm a big purse girl. Like, I love a big purse. This isn't even big for me. So just be patient. And it's okay if how things seemed in your head at first isn't how it works out. Just keep moving things around until it looks right for you. Okay, guys, I'm back in the closet. New day to finish up this project, this mini closet refresh. I did all the purses, lined them up, and I actually really like it this way. It definitely gives me more room. And I do have room to add other bags. When I purchase a new bag, I'll just put it on a hook instead of sliding it through these slots that I've created with the acrylic dividers. Now, luggage wasn't the only thing I moved out. Some of my bags I moved back here in these cubbies, because these are things that the bags that I don't use all the time, like my stadium bags, formal, after 5 bags. I don't want to put them where I can't get to them, but they don't need to take up premium space. So I put them down here in cubby. It's like one of my formal bags. And then I have a whole section of stadium bags. We are sports fans, so I've got black leather trim, brown leather trim, and then one that's completely lucite that I may use for concerts. So again, not taking up that premium shelf space up there, because I need that for the new handbags. Now let's discuss the changes I made to how I organize my clothes. Previously, I had everything sorted by color. It was okay, but it definitely wasn't the best. And if you think about how a clothing store or a small boutique is organized, it's by clothing type or function, and then within that category, color. And so that's the tweak that I made here. And honestly, it showed me even more holes in my wardrobe and things that I absolutely do not need to buy more of. Well, maybe more jeans, but anywho. And so what I have here now, I have all of my blazers, including leather blazers. And then I have all of my shirts, except for white. I have a lot of white shirts. So I have all of my white shirts here. And then here I have all of my pants, except for denim, except for blue denim, and then dresses. Now, the advantage of doing things by clothing type or category is that the height is more or less the same. Whereas before, I had a lot of variations because I had black pants, black dresses, black blouses all together. And so I really couldn't take advantage of all of the space under here. I had items down there on the floor, but it wasn't optimized as well as it could be. So a lot of those things, mostly they were shoes, I didn't wear because I couldn't see it all. And then starting here, these are all dresses. Again, this is a seasonal closet. There are no special occasion items in here, evening gowns, no winter coats, anything like that. These are just basic everyday things. I just finished this today, so I haven't had to choose an outfit since I completed this, but it already looks easier if I didn't know what I wanted to wear. Okay, this is the last part of my part of the closet. Everything over here is for my husband. So on this rack, I have a couple of things. Suits, anything that's just a two-piece, whether that's a top and pants or a basic suit with a skirt. I have very few of these because that's kind of not my life now as a beauty founder. I used to have a whole rack of these traditional corporate type suits. Now I only have a few of those things. And after the travel, athleisure wear type things, I have bulky sweaters. I have another section of sweaters as well. And then this last section, 2 suits, but they're very long, so that's why they're back here. And a couple of lightweight trench coats. The only section that did not change is this back wall. That's my denim wall. All things blue and black denim. Whether pants, skirts, jackets, dresses, consistently, that stayed the same, and that works perfectly. I love having my denim back there. If you're new to this channel, I love denim. It is, I think, one of the most versatile fabrics ever created. And so I like having all of my denim in one place. I have a few folded jeans here in some of these cubbies, but for the most part, that's just overflow under there. Now remember, I removed the luggage. It was a complete set. Not just my luggage, but also my husband's luggage was in here. So it freed up a lot of space. So let's see what I put in that space. And remember, you don't have to fill every inch. Leave room to bring some other things in. Now, storage bins are not something that I have traditionally used in my closets, but I came across these from QVC and I love them. One, you can open them here and then you can also open them at the top. So, and the fact that you can clearly see what's in it is even better. And I love the fact that it's breathable. It's not all plastic. So this is a set of 5. And this is the medium-sized one. There is one that is even larger. And I used that one to put my bulkiest sweaters in. I live on the Gulf Coast, and so winter could be 30 degrees or it could be 85 degrees. So yes, I do pull out the sweaters and the bulky knits and jackets, but on any given day, I could not need any of that stuff. And so it's important to have a flexible storage system for when you don't need those things, but you want to put your hands on them pretty quickly. Let's talk about the boots. I love my boots, but I realized I wasn't wearing them. I was only wearing a couple of pair over and over again. And so that let me know I need to take them out of the box and put them out where I can see them. That's mindset. It's why all of my purses are up on shelves, because what I realized, I would buy them, put them in the dust bag, store them on the floor down here or somewhere, or even store them on the racks. But because I wasn't really looking at them all the time, the colors, the textures, the patterns, and seeing how they would work with things in my wardrobe, I just wasn't using them. And so when I did my complete closet reorganization a year or so ago, that's when all the purses got put on the shelves. I'm going to need to follow that same strategy for my boots to make sure that I wear them because I love them. That's why I bought them. So let's take a look at what I did after I got everything out of the box. They're not all together, but they're grouped in a way that I would be looking at this same group depending on how I was getting dressed. Starting with the black boots back here, that's under the denim rack. I've got a black pointy toe pair, a black square toe, and black patent leather. And those are all my high heel black boots. And then over here, I've got my brown boot, combination suede leather, a deep chocolate brown boot, and then a tan colored boot. And then I have a couple of pair of short. I've been wearing these so much since I got them. I mean, I wear them like at least once a week. I love them. And then these short boots I just bought on a recent shopping trip to New York. I had no idea these were so comfortable. Why didn't somebody tell me? Oh my gosh, so good. I even wore them back on the plane. I thought, if I can go through the airport with these and this pulling luggage and all that kind of stuff, and they still feel good, it felt like I was wearing tennis. I digress. But anyway, so, so good. So I have my 2 pair of short boots out. And I only have 2 pair. I don't really need any more. Oh, actually, I do. I have another pair of black ones that's in a box. I need to bring those back. I have a short pair of black boots. And then finally, my flat boots, my equestrian style boots. These in the fall and winter are almost like tennis for me. They're super comfortable and they can elevate a look very easily. And next to them, yes, are my Hunter rain boots, but these are so fashionable and stylish that I wear them. It doesn't have to be raining. It just needs to be cold. And I will pull those out. So that's why they get to live with the equestrian boots. The rest of my rain boots are in the laundry room. Now, is your silver gray or blonde hair looking dull, drab, tired, just blah? The Maison 276 3-step system is designed to bring your brilliance back. Brighten, cleanse, and restore the natural brilliance of your hair without the use of purple dyes. All of our products are clinically tested, plant-based, and certified clean beauty to restore and maintain the brilliance of your silver gray or blonde hair. No purple dyes, no messy after shampoo cleanup, no drama, just beautiful hair. Along with the denim rack that went unchanged, the boots were the only changes that I made as it relates to footwear. All of the rest of my shoes, my heels, they all live in these plastic bins under this rack of clothes. And that works perfectly for me. I can see what I need. They're organized by function, and then by color or style. So again, not a complete redo, but just a few tweaks to the closet. So again, sometimes you can make your closet work better for you and be more efficient with just a few tweaks. Finally, let's talk about accessories, because even when it comes to something small like sunglasses, if you're not displaying them, which I wasn't, you won't wear them. So I'm going to be freeing up that space, putting them in this beautiful case, and then I'll have 2 full drawers of space where I can put something else. Again, moving something that's taking up premium space. Previously showed you this beautiful walnut and mother of pearl jewelry box my husband gave me for our first Christmas. Yes, first Christmas as a married couple. And that was in 1984. So clearly, this is very sentimental to me. And what I keep in it are things that I don't wear often. Pearl necklaces, pearl earrings, very specific types of things. And so I think I'm going to relocate this to my dresser in the bedroom. I don't think it's going to fit on top of this Chester drawer once I put the sunglass case on. But that's okay, because I don't wear the items in here very often. I also have sentimental things in here, like the children's, I'm pretty sure, yep, the newborn tags for our son and daughter. So, okay, let's put this down here and let's fill up our sunglass case. And I got some new ones too, so I'm super excited. Well, guys, that wraps up my 5 tweaks on how I made this closet a lot more shoppable. So to recap what I did, I removed large items like luggage, things that take up premium space and that I don't need to touch every day. Bulky things like heavy sweaters and other thick knits that I don't wear every day. I took those off the racks and put them in large storage bins that are lightweight and as easy to access as opening this drawer. I rearranged my handbags so that I could optimize the space to make room for more with easy, inexpensive acrylic dividers. I reorganized my clothes by closing type and then by color to make outfit selection a lot easier and free up a lot of wasted space on the floor. To make sure that I was optimizing my entire boot wardrobe, I took everything out of the box, and with that freed up space on the floor, I put all of my boots out so that I could easily see them when I'm putting together a winter outfit. And then finally, for my accessories, I freed up 2 drawers and put my sunglasses in a beautiful, compact sunglass case that, just like my boots, I can see them so I can wear them. simple organizational hacks can help you turn your closet into your own personal boutique so that you can shop your closet with ease, efficiency, and style. And I bet you're going to create some new outfits using items that you already have. So let me know in the comments which hack you're going to use first. And remember, if you haven't done a complete closet audit, make sure that you watch the video at the end for my 5 steps on how to declutter and organize your closet. Thanks so much for watching another episode of The Beauty of Aging. Don't forget to join us every Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern. We live stream right here on YouTube for Coffee with Angel. We talk about a lot of different topics, but they're all issues that are important to you, the woman who is unapologetically growing bolder. Also, don't forget to join our new Facebook group, The Beauty of Aging. The link is going to be down in the description. We continue many of the conversations that we have right here on YouTube and take them a little bit further. And because it's our unique Facebook group, you can not only chit-chat with me, you can chit-chat with other members of the Beauty of Aging community. You know I love chit-chatting with you down in the DMs. Keep those content recommendations coming. There's going to be another Shop Your Closet episode coming soon, so make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. But thanks again, y'all. I appreciate every single time you watch, share, and comment. Take care, and I'll see you the next time on The Beauty of Aging. Bye.